Alright, people, it's your boy, the Body Sculpture here. We know how to get bodies done. We know how to design bodies, sculpture bodies. Yeah. So, quick briefing. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a body consultant. I'll tell you anything about the body. Tell you how to get it. Because we got it. Two things. Give you my handle. Instagram, the Body Sculpture. Also, if you need to get in contact with me, leave some comments, like, share, subscribe to the Body Sculpture, KRS, on YouTube. But yeah, so little history on what I'm about to do. I'm about to start a community global conversation. And what I mean by that is to bring light and awareness, not necessarily from me, but from all of us as a collective, in terms of how we can develop and build a better society. A society that cares about one another. A society that understands the necessity of loving one another. To me, that's really important. There is no other way. And currently we've been taught and we're following a culture, tradition, European standard, westernized standard of do me, don't care what anybody says or thinks or how anybody feels, don't care about anybody else, and just living in this tunnel visioned type of mindset. Me personally, not that I feel, I know for a fact that's not going to work for us. Hence why our society is in turmoil right now. So I want to open a conversation. I want you all to get in the comments. I want you all to get on their gram. I want you to share this video and share the channel so that we can grow collectively, so that we can develop, progress collectively. Individually, it's great to try and be successful, but I've come to understand that that doesn't work. Like everybody says, for me, for one person to be successful and all your friends are not successful, there's no fun in that. But if we all collectively were successful, not necessarily in financially, but mentally and spiritually, collectively as a community, as a population, as human beings, would all live such a more fruitful life. It's not just about us individually, it's about our legacy, one that we leave, number one, but also about our children, our grandchildren, our children's children's children. It's really important. So, and that's more important than us as individuals. We get so wrapped up in ourselves and in this, flesh, this vessel. We don't tend to give consideration to the reasons why we're here and also the purposes, i.e. procreation, to share love, to bring light, to exalt the Almighty. I look out, but he's all around. Which leads me on to one of my main content of comment of conversation. Knowing thyself, to know the Almighty, to know Yahuwah, Yahweh, God, Jehovah, Buddha, whatever you want to call him, her, understanding the entity, the spirit which resides in you. We are made in his image. We are manifested by him, by her, by it. Those are the discussions that I want to get into. I want to get into, you know, us all talking about and commenting and building a worldwide conversation about who we're following and why, who we're looking up to and why, who we're understanding and what we're understanding and why. Are we just following trends, cultures, traditions that are not necessarily ours? Are we just following things for the sake of it? Are we selling our souls for money? You know, those kind of conversations. You know, which leads me on to today's subject. Today's subject, my first subject, I wanted to talk about where our society is going. You know, what we would do for money. We will talk about knowing that the love of money is the root to all evil. We all talk about that, and we understand these sayings and these cliches. We also understand when we say, "Oh, you'll sell your soul for money, or you'll sell your soul to the devil." You know, is that something that we're doing now? Are we doing that now? You know, in terms of, okay, I'll give you an example. I'm going to get into my conversation, today's conversation, but I just want to say this first. Imagine this, because this is what triggered my thought process today. Imagine if the most richest, or one of the most richest men in the world was able to dictate to us to do certain things. For example, I had a crazy thought today, which was, imagine if Bill Gates said, right, I'm going to put a globe around the earth and all you guys are going to have to pay for your air. Now, Bill Gates himself is not going to build that globe. He's not going to build that glass dome. But who would build it? Because I guarantee you we would have people that would build that glass dome for him for a paycheck, which will be pittance. We'll never be as rich as him, because, not that we'll never be as rich as him, but you won't be as rich as him working for a man, being employed in a 9-to-5. It's not possible. But we will build that. Some people will build that globe for him, knowing full well that, or not even knowing, but that globe that they build, that they help to build, would actually enslave them, and would actually be an issue for themselves, because they're not thinking about everybody else. They don't care. As far as they're concerned, I'm getting a paycheck, I'm working, I'm doing my job. That's what the traffic warden tells you. That's what the man working on the road tells you. You know, that's what the man who erected the 5G towers is going to tell you. I'm working, brother. It's my job. But yeah, your job harms other people. Where do we have our self-conscience, our own conscience that says this isn't right? I don't care if a load of workmen or traffic wardens want to come at me. I don't give a damn. I'm going to talk it how it is. And that's one thing you're going to understand about me. I don't give a damn. I'm always going to talk my mindset. Because one thing with me, I'm not about insulting people, hurting people, putting people down, but I'm always going to speak what I believe is the truth. And I feel like we're in a society now, today, currently, where people will do anything for money. That means we have no morals. That means we have no integrity. That means we don't care about others. That means we don't love. How far will we take this? Because in that moment when you're thinking, okay, I'm earning money, I'm working, I'm just doing my job because I got bills to pay, but you're not, you're almost driving the nail in your own coffin. Not almost, you're driving the nail in your own coffin. So I want to talk about, comment. Put some comments in the comments. Let me know, where does it stop? How important is money to us? Do we sell our soul for money? There's things that people are doing, you got rappers out there, female rappers, male rappers, showing their whole body, even they got children, showing their whole body just because it's going to make them rich. Talking this derogatory stuff just because it's going to make them rich. Not knowing that they're a puppet in a system. Well, they do know, but they don't care. Because guess what? It's going to make them rich. That's called selling your soul for money. And we need to know and call that out. Because if we continue to let this carry on, where does mankind go? Where does man go? Where does the original man go? This conversation is going to get deep. So I'm not going to even long it out today. Because I'm going to want input. And I'm going to continue this conversation. And there's going to be many more. So look out for Rasta Rants. Rasta man ranting about the shit in our community. The things in our community. Yeah? The things that go on globally. I'm ranting. So look out for Rasta Rants. We're going to talk. We're going to build. We're going to solve issues in our communities. Solve issues globally, internationally. Because one thing about YouTube and social media and internet, it's global. It's global. Yeah? We could use it for good and we could use it for bad. We could use it for our self-centered wants, or we can use it for a collective good. So anyway, holla at your boy. Subscribe, share, like. Get onto it. Because we're going to fix this shit. Yeah? Okay, the body sculpture. Boom, bam.